My name is Nate Miller. This is my podcast assignment for Art History, Week 4. Here we go. The person I chose to do my interview with was Daniela Granados. She's the general manager of the Fishbowl Radio Network in Arlington, Texas. It's the largest internet radio station around. So here we go. First question I asked her was, what do you see as the role of visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession? Her response was, unfortunately, I see the visual arts that I grew up with that are not as popular as they used to be. Of course, we've adopted plenty of styles and can recognize certain artists when we see them, but technology has responded in kind to all this. In the radio industry as well, we are bombarded by software that can create logos and images, and there is no need for painters and artists when every other person is so focused on the internet and other technology. Okay. The second question I asked her was, with new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is a positive or negative influence on the industry? And sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. She responded with, I believe that the visual imagery has both its pros and cons. For the radio industry, I see it as more of a positive. The plus side is being able to have webcams in the studios, so the listeners are more able to be interactive with the DJs. Downside of this, however, is that it removes the mystery that old radio used to have. And third question was, what popular images that do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry? And her response, the ones that I come across are those of Roy Lichtenstein, I hope I pronounced that correctly, which you see in anything from magazines to online ads. The same with Andy Warhol. Next question was, are there particular images that this industry has popularized and or created? I think there are plenty of images now that strike familiarity. Anything that will capture the eye is more likely to draw interest, in my opinion. And next question. Who is a favorite visual artist, and or what is your favorite style of visual art? Her response was, her list of favorites is endless. The internet radio industry is very much the creative process in its element, since we require our show hosts to bring their own content to their programs. And last question. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? And she responded with, my creative process has turned into stopping and fine-tuning everything. I definitely have a lot of artists to thank for that, just like a Jackson Pollock painting. Sometimes it may look messy, but the creative artwork behind it all is all that matters. Not everything has to be symmetrical, as Picasso proved. So, yeah, that is my interview podcast assignment, and I hope you enjoyed it.